Good afternoon, Southline. I'm Leah.
And I'm Grant, and this is your news.
We hope you enjoyed participating in Penny Wars this week. Miss McKinney's fourth hour won first place with 15,487 points. McCloskey's class came in second with 9,920, and Zuzo's class took third with 8,175 points, while Mr. Ristitch's class raised nearly $430, giving them the title of Biggest Loser. Congratulations.
More than $2,800 was raised for the Jacob Michael Davis Foundation. Thank you to everyone that participated.
Attention juniors participating in SATs. Bubbling sessions will take place March 29th.
Session 1 will begin at 7:30 in the lecture hall, followed by Session 2 at 8:50.
Students with last names A through L that are in Session 1 report to first hour to receive your folders, while students with last names M through Z in Session 2 report to their second hour for their folders.
Here's a video for more information.
Hi, 11th graders. Just wanted to go over some testing information for you. Let's first start out with the bubbling. Bubbling is going to take place on the 29th, okay? We've divided you into two sections, and we're going to do the bubbling in the lecture hall. So, last names A through L, we're going to begin bubbling at 7:30. You report to your first hour and get your folder, then you wait for me to call you down to the lecture hall. So again, it's A through L only, okay? We should wrap that session up probably within an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, okay? Following that, the second session, which is second hour, will be last names M through Z. And again, you go to your second hour and get your folder, then you wait for me to call you down to the lecture hall. When you come down to the lecture hall, I need you to bring a number 2 pencil so we can bubble the ACT answer document, the SAT answer document, and the student data questionnaire. So again, very important day to get that done before testing, so when you walk into testing, you can get right to testing right off the bat and there's no bubbling, okay? Also, on the days of testing, April 11th and 12th, okay? April 11th, you're gonna take the SAT with the essay. On the 12th, you're going to take the ACT work keys. Then the following week, you're going to take the M-STEP, okay? So for the SAT and the ACT on those days, you're going to need a number 2 pencil, no mechanical pencils, no cell phones or electronic devices are allowed. This includes smartwatches. You're not going to be allowed to bring any of those items in. We'll have tables for you to check those items in, or better off, you leave them in your vehicle or your locker. You're also going to need an approved SAT or ACT calculators. The calculators that we use here at school are approved. So if you need a calculator, we've only got 30 extras. So you're going to want to see Mr. Spencer in the media center and sign one of those out, okay? Because you're not going to be able to go get a calculator when you report for testing, okay? So again, no cell phones, no electronic devices, no hats are allowed as well. No food or beverages. Any items, coats, backpacks, please leave them in your car, put them in your locker, because they're not going to be allowed in the testing room. So, be prepared for testing, okay? It'll explain what's going on here. This is mandatory for graduation as well. Your room assignments are listed here already, okay, for the SAT and the ACT. For the M-STEP, that is the online portion of your testing, and your room assignments will change, okay? So again, room assignments are up for the 11th and 12th. If you guys got any questions, send me an email, see me in the hallways, see me during lunch. More than happy to answer those questions, but be prepared for the bubbling on the 29th so we can get that done and out of the way. Thanks, guys.
Good afternoon, South Lyon. I'm Kyle with the sports. The boys varsity lacrosse team won last night against Farmington with a score of 11-1. And congratulations to Colin DeWitt for scoring a hat trick and looking good while doing it. Both the JV and varsity team will have away games tonight at St. Mary's. JV is at 5 and varsity is at 6:30. Come on out and ride the wave, South Lyon. That's all I have for you today. Now let's take it back to your anchors.
Thanks, Kyle. On Monday, March 27th, there is an open mic night in the Commons from 5 to 8 p.m. Free entry, and we will have coffee and baked goods for sale.
Also, the GSA is hosting a bake sale to support the Ozone House. This is taking place during lunch on Wednesday and Thursday next week.
Now let's take it to Hannah with the weather.
Hey South Lyon, it's Hannah with your weather. Today we have a high of 70 and a low of 44. Now let's take a look at the weather for the rest of the weekend. All right, now I have a joke for you. Why do hamburgers go to the gym? To get better buns. That's all I have for you today, South Lyon. Now let's take it back to your anchors.
That's all I have for your day, South Lyon. See you Monday.
Have a great weekend.